A 32-year-old fitness influencer with millions of followers jumped into a lake and never came back up, and the details police found in his car are raising serious questions. In this video, we are breaking down the final hours of Connor Murphy, the Looksmaxxing influencer whose death has left the internet divided between grief and suspicion. We have the police report, the last videos he posted, the toxicology results, and the one detail from the scene that does not add up. By the end of this video, you will know the full story of what happened to Connor Murphy, including the detail from his final live stream that his fans are still trying to understand. But first, let us rewind to who he was before that lake. Before we get to the final hours, you need to understand why Connor Murphy was not just another fitness influencer. Connor Murphy first gained attention on YouTube in the mid-2010s as a fitness and bodybuilding content creator. His early videos focused on workout routines, diet advice, and transformation challenges. He was charismatic, physically impressive, and knew how to package himself for the camera. At his peak, he had over 2 million subscribers on YouTube and a significant following on Instagram and TikTok. But Connor Murphy's content took a sharp turn around 2019 when he began focusing on what the internet calls looksmaxxing, the practice of using extreme methods to improve one's physical appearance. Looksmaxxing includes everything from skincare routines and jawline exercises to more controversial practices like mewing, bone smashing, and the use of unregulated supplements. Murphy became one of the most prominent voices in the looksmaxxing community, posting videos that promised viewers they could achieve model-tier looks through dedication and the right techniques. His content became increasingly extreme over time. He posted videos of himself undergoing painful procedures, experimenting with dangerous supplements, and pushing his body to limits that concerned even his most loyal followers. In 2021, he released a video titled, "I Took Every Looksmaxxing Supplement for 30 Days, that showed him consuming a cocktail of unregulated products. The video went viral but also drew criticism from medical professionals, who warned that the supplements could cause serious health problems. Murphy's mental health also became a topic of concern among his followers. He began posting erratic content, including videos where he claimed to have achieved enlightenment through extreme fasting and meditation. He talked about seeing visions, hearing voices, and experiencing reality in ways that did not align with normal perception. Some fans expressed concern that he was experiencing a mental health crisis, while others dismissed his behavior as performance art designed to generate views. By 2025, Murphy's content had become increasingly unhinged. He posted videos of himself wandering through cities at night, talking to strangers about his philosophical beliefs, and engaging in dangerous stunts. His subscriber count began to decline as mainstream audiences lost interest, but a dedicated cult following remained loyal to his message. But here is where things take a turn nobody expected. So what exactly happened? The details of Connor Murphy's final hours are more disturbing than any of his videos. On July 18, 2026, Connor Murphy was found dead in Lake Travis, a reservoir near Austin, Texas. He was 32 years old. The initial police report stated that Murphy had been swimming in the lake and failed to resurface. His body was recovered by dive teams approximately 6 hours after he was reported missing by a passerby who noticed his car parked near the lake with the doors open. But the circumstances surrounding his death quickly raised questions. The police report noted that Murphy's car contained several items that did not align with a typical swimming trip. Inside the vehicle, officers found a notebook filled with handwritten notes about transcending the physical body, merging with water, and achieving the next level of consciousness. There were also several empty bottles of an unregulated supplement that Murphy had promoted in his videos, as well as a vial of an unidentified liquid that has been sent to a lab for analysis. Murphy's phone was also recovered from the car. The last activity on the device was a live stream that Murphy had started approximately 45 minutes before his body was discovered in the lake. In the live stream, which has since been removed from the platform but was saved by multiple viewers, Murphy appeared agitated and spoke in a rapid, disjointed manner about the final test and proving that the body is just a vessel. He told his viewers that he was going to enter the water and not come back up, as a demonstration of his spiritual beliefs. The live stream ended abruptly when Murphy set the phone down on the hood of his car and walked toward the lake. Viewers who were watching at the time reported that they heard splashing and then silence. Some viewers called the police, but by the time officers arrived at the scene, Murphy was already missing. The toxicology report has not yet been released, but sources close to the investigation have suggested that Murphy may have been under the influence of substances at the time of his death. The unidentified liquid found in his car is being tested for hallucinogenic compounds, and the supplement bottles are being analyzed for potentially dangerous ingredients. And then came the detail that changed everything. The internet had a lot to say about this death, but one reaction stood out above all the rest. Connor Murphy's death sent shockwaves through the online fitness and Looksmaxxing communities. Within hours of the news breaking, social media was flooded with reactions from fans, fellow influencers, and critics who had followed Murphy's journey over the years. Many fans expressed genuine grief and shock. "I have been watching Connor since 2017, one fan wrote on X. He helped me get in shape and build confidence. I cannot believe he is gone." Another fan posted a tribute video compiling Murphy's most motivational moments, with the caption, "Rest in peace to the man who taught me that discipline is everything." But the reaction was not uniformly positive. Critics of the Looksmaxxing movement used Murphy's death as evidence that the culture promotes dangerous and unhealthy behaviors. Connor Murphy spent years telling young men that their worth was tied to their appearance. One critic wrote, "He pushed supplements that were not regulated, procedures that were not safe, and a worldview that treated the body as something to be hacked rather than cared for. This was always going to end badly." Medical professionals also weighed in, warning about the dangers of the Looksmaxxing community's more extreme practices. Dr. Emily Carter, a dermatologist who has studied the impact of Looksmaxxing on mental health, told reporters that Murphy's death should be a wake-up call. The Looksmaxxing community encourages young men to pursue unrealistic beauty standards through dangerous means, she said. Connor Murphy was a victim of the very culture he helped create. Fellow influencers were more cautious in their responses. Several prominent fitness YouTubers posted tribute videos but avoided addressing the more controversial aspects of Murphy's content. "Connor was a pioneer in the fitness space," one influencer said. "He pushed boundaries and inspired millions. His legacy will live on." Others were more critical, with one influencer posting that "we need to talk about what happened to Connor and what it says about our industry." The reaction from Murphy's family was particularly heartbreaking. His younger brother, who had appeared in several of Murphy's videos, posted a photo of the two of them with the caption, "I tried to help him. I really did." The post was later deleted, but not before it was screenshotted and shared thousands of times. But the post that got the most attention came from someone nobody expected. So what happens now? The answer might surprise you. The investigation into Connor Murphy's death is ongoing, and the full toxicology report is expected to be released within the next few weeks. Depending on the results, the case could be reclassified from an accidental drowning to something more serious. If the unidentified liquid in Murphy's car is found to contain illegal substances, the investigation could expand to include questions about where Murphy obtained the substances and whether anyone else was involved. The Looksmaxxing community is also facing a reckoning. In the days since Murphy's death, several major platforms have announced new policies regarding Looksmaxxing content. YouTube has stated that it will be reviewing videos that promote extreme or dangerous Looksmaxxing practices, and TikTok has already removed several accounts that were linked to Murphy's content. Instagram has also updated its community guidelines to explicitly prohibit content that encourages the use of unregulated supplements or dangerous cosmetic procedures. Murphy's family is reportedly considering legal action against the manufacturers of the supplements that were found in his car. While no lawsuit has been filed yet, sources close to the family say that they believe the supplement companies bear some responsibility for Murphy's death. "Connor was not a stupid person," one family member told a reporter. "He was manipulated by an industry that profits from insecurity." The broader conversation about influencer culture and mental health is also gaining momentum. Several mental health organizations have called for increased regulation of influencer content, particularly in the fitness and beauty spaces. Influencers have a responsibility to their audience. One advocate said, "When they promote dangerous behaviors, they are not just hurting themselves. They are hurting millions of young people who look up to them." Murphy's YouTube channel, which had over 2 million subscribers, has been memorialized by the platform. The channel will remain active, but will no longer be monetized, and comments have been disabled on all videos. His family has stated that they will not be releasing any new content from Murphy's archive. And if our sources are right, this is only the beginning. Connor Murphy built an empire telling young men they could be perfect, and in the end, the pursuit of perfection cost him everything. The lake took his body, but the culture that pushed him there is still swimming, and the current is getting stronger.